Show me what you need.
Yes! You can never touch this, baby. You can never touch this. I'm the king. I'm the king, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Stephanie, how are the things with your husband?
My husband, he's amazing, you know. I'm so in love with him. Yeah, so.
You're so lucky.
Thank you.
I want to have someone to rely on too, and to hug in the evening.
Don't worry, you're beautiful, so I'm sure you'll find someone.
I'm not so beautiful as you think.
Oh, no, don't.
And I don't have big boobs like Diana.
Oh, don't say that. You're beautiful.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Oh, what's up, girls? How's it going? Listen, I just saw you from over there and you just look amazing. I'd stay and chat, but I've got a business meeting, so why don't you give me your number and I'll message you. There you go. Hey. Listen, while I'm here, can you give me your number as well? Here, give the phone to her. Give it. You give me your number, yeah? Well, sexy.
It's a bit greedy, yeah?
Yep, you're choosing quantity over quality.
They were quite quality as well, though, to be honest, both of them.
And how did all those long-term relationships work out?
Got wet.
All right, see ya. Have a good day. Bye.
That's the right move in this case because, yeah, shouldn't be greedy.
And you can put quality over quantity.
Yeah.
See, even this guy went straight to Diana.
Oh no, don't say that. You know, I could find you a nice guy on Tinder, you know.
I don't think I can find really nice guy on Tinder.
My goodness, trust me, I got this. Can I have your phone? Quick, can I have your phone?
Okay.
Yeah, trust me. Okay, so you know what? First of all, I'll have to get your profile set up.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see how this goes. All right. Oh yeah, that's it. Trust me, I got this.
Right, well, that's enough Bloodborne for today. What next? It's time to get some girls. Now, what pictures shall I use?
You look so beautiful here. Take a look.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, she looks so beautiful. I think we'll have to put this picture. What do you think?
Okay.
And another one. Oh, wow. This one. You're like sexy legs, girl.
Yeah.
So nice. Yeah, I think this one would do, would it?
Okay.
What do you think? You can take a look at this other one.
I think this one.
This one?
Yeah.
No? No, I think you look too sexy here. You know, because if I put this on there, they would think you just want to get laid. Nah.
I don't think so.
Well, I think so. I'm the pro here, so yeah.
She's a prophet.
Next, oh wow, this is nice. Beautiful. What do you think? Cool, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, wow. And you say you do, oh goodness. This is pretty. Girl, I'll put this on Tinder and let's see what happens.
I know what. Gonna put my surfing pictures. That's great, and it's a good conversation starter.
It's surprising how many people have very boring profiles with just, like portraits of them or whatever. And if you have some activities, I don't know, just a mix of stuff. Variety is good here.
And you have more chance of connecting on common ground if there's
Exactly.
a variety there.
What shall I write for my bio? It's quite important, right? I need to stand out. What to write? I know. Oh, I got the thing. Cat allergy lol. Send. That's gonna work.
So it's good to put something in your bio, and if it can make her laugh, perfect, right?
Yeah, if you can make her laugh instantly on the bio before you even get to meet her, that's great.
And Sam is a dating coach in London. He runs a company called Fluid Social, and this is his actual bio, where he makes the joke about allergy to cats, but then has the cat pictures.
Should I? Yes, no, it costs money. Maybe I should, but I like money. But I like girls.
This is the wrong option. You should probably pay for it as long as you can. I mean, it's whatever, $8 a month or something, but if you got it and you use Tinder, you should probably do it.
If you've got the money, make the most out of it.
That doesn't make you look more desperate. It could give you more opportunities.
Yeah, can make the most of a situation. Great, good job.
Maybe I should just choose everyone so I get more matches. No. Wow. Wow, she's really hot. No. She's cute, but no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no.
This is an interesting one because Tinder actually want it to be a good experience for the women, so they don't like guys that just match with everyone, because then a lot of those matches won't turn into conversations, won't turn into dates. So they reward guys that are more selective. So yeah, pay attention to the algorithm and try not to just choose everyone.
Huh, she looks kind of cute. She doesn't show her body though, so I don't know if it's gonna be good. She looks all right. I'm not sure. Let me check her bio. Oh, hi, Mum. Yeah.
Obviously the wrong one, she won't look as good in person.
No.
Cool, nice one. In most cases, people are going to choose their very best pictures. So if someone's just, showing their pretty face, but you can't see even a hint of their body, yeah, it probably means that they don't have a great body.
If this is of big importance to you, it wouldn't be to me.
Or what if it was like the world's fattest man?
He might be very, very funny.
They're funny men that aren't the world's fattest, though.
True. So I would have to go and meet them to find out if they were the funniest man ever. I could be missing my chances.
Okay, well, that's very nice. So sweet.
She looks good in this picture, but bad in this one. What shall I do? Oh, in this picture, she looks minging again. Shall I? All right.
No, that's not good because, yeah, in my experience, people generally put their best photos, especially nowadays. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures of themselves.
Yeah, they do, that's true.
So if they still have some bad ones, it's kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I? Nah, better not risk.
Yeah, in most cases, people will choose their very best pictures. So even if a few of those ones look really bad and, a couple are good, you should probably trust the worst ones because, like I said, yeah, they choose the ones that make them look best.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, got a match. Fuck. She's really hot.
Oh, we matched.
No shit.
Of course, any guy you choose is gonna match with you.
Oh well, let's see what he messages. Hopefully he's not some other dumbass on the Tinder because we have lots of weathers there.
Like everywhere else. Remember that Dave, guy who I met in a bar?
Yeah.
He seemed nice, but then he started to send me his dick pics.
Ooh.
Yeah, I imagine. And it wasn't even that big.
It was so little, yeah. And he even had the guts to send it.
Crazy.
Crazy, really.
She is studying tech business. That's strange. She looks like a model. What shall I write? What shall I send? Ah, yeah, got just the right thing. Smart and sophisticated. Bezos, Zuckerberg.
Oh, cool. Good start. You actually read my profile. He's talking about those guys you always talk about, the Google and Tesla guys, or whoever they are. I don't...
Amazon and Facebook, Stephanie. Haven't you heard of them? I will send you some biographics to read.
Meantime, let's reply. Okay.
Don't you need to ask him a question or something?
Oh no. We can't make him get you so easily, He has to work for it. Okay. Not so bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. I got him.
Bam, she liked it. Man, gonna bang for sure.
Cool, nice one. This is good because firstly, it's interesting and kind of demands a response. And secondly, it's noticing something in her profile, not just complimenting on her looks or saying, hey, what's up?
And that must be so easy to do on Tinder.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can read, I can talk, all kinds of crazy tricks. And sent.
Amazing tricks. Well, I hope it's not the mangina thing again.
Girls, you should be careful anyway. It might not even be his real picture. I heard about a guy who uses someone else's pictures, and you don't even know until you meet him.
Oh, don't worry, my darling. I'm gonna make sure you don't meet anyone without my seal of approval.
Oh, she answered. My best trick. What is my best trick, actually? What shall I write? Ooh, I've got something clever. And I'm so smart. I'm not going to reveal it immediately. Aren't I intelligent?
Oh,
What did he write?
he's asking for some interesting things about you, Tanya. At least that's quite different. He's bold. I'll say that for him. But let's not answer him for now. I think. Yeah.
Nice one, good choice, and that's cool because just like in many dating situations, being just a little bit challenging sets you apart and is good.
Oh, thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. So,
Yeah, I think he's waited long enough. Let's message him.
are you going to tell him the 3 interesting things?
Nah. I'm not ready to jump through his lips so easily. Yeah. He's got to wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just lie. But I'm gonna get away with it. Girls are not that smart. I'm a good liar.
Okay. He's driving. I hope he isn't texting and driving.
Does he want to know the 3 interesting things or not?
I don't know. I'll ask. Yeah.
What shall I say? Let's just be straightforward. I'll say go on then.
So he's playing Dirt Rally, obviously on PlayStation. Cool game. A very difficult game, driving game.
Right.
But he says he's out, in the city.
But she doesn't know.
She doesn't know, but he maybe shouldn't tell her that he's just chilling at home playing PlayStation in his t-shirt and eating bananas and stuff.
Oh gosh, no.
So kind of.
She's going to find out if he's that kind of guy later on.
Okay, babe. What are those 3 interesting things going to be?
I'm knowledgeable, I'm ambitious, and I'm demanding.
Are you trying to put him off totally or what? Okay. I guess this is up to me too. As usual. I got this.
Cool, she replied. She says she's creative, loyal, and she loves to laugh. What shall I reply? Always good to work in the spontaneity stuff. She'll love it.
What did he answer?
Nice one. We see this a few times in the game. Generally, bringing up spontaneity is never a bad thing because most people would agree that they're interested in spontaneous and have various positive characteristics.
This spontaneous thing is not always good. You know, I once met a guy who asked me whether I was spontaneous, and when I said yes, he tried to kiss me on the street in the daytime.
What did you do?
Well, I kissed him. He was really cool, but you get the point.
Not really.
Okay, let's at least make sure he doesn't want dirty pics. Not really.
Ah, shit. No dirty pictures. Actually, that means she's a good girl. Let's try and get this off Tinder onto iMessage.
Okay, he wants a selfie. No biggie. We already have about 200 photos to choose from. And he wants to move to iMessage. That's quite smart. You already have tons of people messaging you here, so...
Cool, so this is good. Obviously, asking for dirty pictures is a big no-no. It's just going to be annoying. Sending your own dirty pictures, also a no-no.
Absolutely not.
And getting it off of Tinder and onto iMessage, our Tinder expert says it's very, very good because she's likely to have tons of guys messaging her in Tinder, so your messages could just be buried amongst like 30 other guys. And if you move it to iMessage or whatever other messaging application is common in your country, then that's a much better way to carry on things.
Wow, thank you, Mama. That looks lovely. Oh, food or Tinder? Food, definitely food. Just answer her quickly though and yes, yummy.
He has a business meeting. I wonder what his job is.
Maybe he's an architect. I love architects. And bankers are good too.
So this is a difficult one, you know. I think that if you're naturally going to have a little break and you're doing something, you could maybe leave the phone and not answer. And that keeps her thinking about you in the interim. If you kind of say, okay, I'm going to my business meeting or to eat my lunch, and I'll message you in an hour, it loses something.
Yeah. You're sort of, almost you're putting her in your diary. Is an hour in advance. It's not that romantic. Whereas if you just per chance are eating lunch and then you finish and then you text her, it's much more natural.
Good to fit this stuff into your natural life, not to make it something you're always doing.
Got to answer now. We'll ask her whether she's obsessed with Instagram.
He must be psychic.
Maybe we should delete some pictures from today. 17 is a bit too much.
Anyway, I'll just send this.
Now we'll ask her whether she's ready to hear my rule.
Oh, he asked if we want to hear his rule. Do we, girls?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And yes, she agrees. Okay, she's ready to hear it. Here we go.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I should have that rule with you girls.
She agrees. Cool.
Yeah, great, well done. Real pet peeve of mine, if you both have your phones out at the dinner table, even if you've been dating for 10 years, this is an absolute no-no. Take every second you can to get to know one another.
Beautiful message.
God, she's sexy. I need to make this more sexual. Oh my God, look at that ass. Oh, what I'd do to that. Look how sexy she is. Oh my God. Okay, I know what to write.
Yeah, I had the same question. You can actually eat quite a lot and not get fat, bitch.
I'm hungry now, actually.
Yes, she liked it.
This is cool because it is a physical compliment, but it's quite a nice one. It's a little bit different and not sexual, just like a coldly delivered, matter-of-fact physical compliment.
And I also think it's interesting how she answers that comment. If she's a little self-deprecating, I think it will tell you a little bit about her.
Mm-hmm.
How's he doing so far? Pretty well, right?
Yeah, he is. We still don't know him that well yet.
I know what to ask him.
Okay.
Oh God, that's a tough one. What are my best traits?
Oh, that's pretty good. You're learning. Oh, nice. Good job.
What to write? Oh, I know. Just gonna ask her.
He's asking whether he can call. I guess I'll just say okay. But a real man would just say what he'll do and not ask permission.
Yeah. Can I have your number? Where shall we go for dinner? Me kiss ya. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, right.
Ah, no. Not the best answer. But I guess that's alright.
So this is another of those times when it's like asking permission.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please, can I call you? Can I have your number? Can I call now? Is that okay? Or shall I wait a bit?
Yeah, oh gosh, no, just call me and then I'll decide if I pick up or not.
Oh, he's calling. Hello, hi Sam.
Hi, Tanya.
Oh, no, Sam. This is Stephanie. I'm Tanya's friend. You need to speak to me first.
Why?
She doesn't need any joke, guys, so I'll speak to you first. And if I like you, then you can meet her for a date. Okay?
So, I guess, was this you texting me earlier as well?
We both were, but everything was true.
Okay, well, this is pretty weird, but what the hell? Let's do it.
Cool. So, Sam, tell me about those 3 best traits.
I'm decisive and very ambitious. And why don't you tell me the third one, since you know me a little bit now?
Oh, cool. I guess you are quite bold. That's good.
True, true. I am bold.
Cool, nice choice. A little bit of a challenge, not jumping through her hoops.
Yeah, and it also gives her a chance to compliment him and him to find out whether she's even interested in him.
Are you a serious guy or you just looking for sex?
Well, we need to meet first because life doesn't work that way. I mean, obviously I find her attractive. I guess I'm open to both.
I like your honesty, Sam. Most people would lie.
That's true.
So yeah, this is cool. I think anytime a woman asks you, if you're a player or if you're serious, an honest answer like this, works, which is that how could you know at that stage whether you can be serious with her, but you're open to both, obviously.
Yeah, fair enough, actually, when you explain it like that.
Well, since you're the matchmaker, Stephanie, why don't you arrange a date for Tanya and I? I'm free Tuesday and Thursday.
So this is cool because a lot of guys make the mistake of saying, when are you free? And or are you free tomorrow? She's like, no. What about the next day?
That insinuates also, I suppose, that they are free all the time.
They have nothing to do.
Yeah.
They're just at home playing PlayStation or playing games on Steam, and they can meet anytime, which is not attractive.
No, so it's always good to give her an option, is
Yeah.
it, would you say?
Yeah, and I'd say also that if you're not busy or you don't have some things to do, that's wrong as well. You need to get out and get some things that you're doing so that you have that attractive social life.
And you have something to talk about when you're actually on the date.
Okay, I'll ask her. Well, hold on. When I free? Thursday's okay. Yeah. So what do you suggest? She won't meet you for drinks. I know what you Tinder guys usually try.
Well, that's a real shame because I was going to take her to an amazing new cocktail bar called Heroes. I'm not sure if that's what all Tinder guys do, but I think we both know this is different.
Well, that sounds okay actually. Do you like cocktails? I really do. Okay.
So apparently, talking to girls, we've found out that most guys who are looking for something casual offer evening drinks.
Right.
So that's why, she kind of preempted that. But if you have something a little bit special, a little bit interesting, an award-winning cocktail bar or some kind of themed place that's really cool, then obviously that's more of an attractive proposition than just a local bar.
I suppose it also looks like you've, again, thought about it. So it's not just, the local bar that you take all your Tinder dates to.
Why don't you go for dinner? Remember, Tanya is not one of those girls who doesn't like to eat.
I do love going out to dinner, but I think it's a little formal for the first date. Maybe on the second date, which I'm already thinking about, by the way, if Tanya doesn't mess up the first one.
Of course, I hear you on the dinner. That's kind of true. And she wouldn't mess it up.
Good. I'm glad we see things the same way.
Nice one. That's the right option. What do you think about dinner dates, first dates?
I mean, I'm a massive foodie, so any kind of foodie dates is hands up with me. But no, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, Sam, I'll pass the phone to Tanya.
Hi, Sam. Stephanie said that you seem decent enough. Okay, I will meet you on Thursday, but if anything comes up, I will message you.
Okay, great.
If I have nothing good to do, I will meet him.
Yeah, it was okay. Could have been a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse, so...
Yeah, the thing is, on Tinder, she might have so many options. So even if she agrees for now, her plans could change if she meets someone cooler.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right move in this case because, yeah, shouldn't be greedy.
And you can put quality over quantity.
Yeah. It's surprising how many people have very boring profiles with just, like portraits of them or whatever. And if you have some activities, I don't know, just a mix of stuff. Variety is good here.
And you have more chance of connecting on common ground if there's
Exactly.
a variety there.
So it's good to put something in your bio, and if it can make her laugh, perfect, right?
Yeah, if you can make her laugh instantly on the bio before you even get to meet her, that's great.
And Sam is a dating coach in London. He runs a company called Fluid Social, and this is his actual bio, where he makes the joke about allergy to cats, but then has the cat pictures.
Great, good job.
This is an interesting one because Tinder actually want it to be a good experience for the women, so they don't like guys that just match with everyone.
好，是吗？我去，你说的不会是真的吧？行，那行，好，我一会儿过去啊。好，谢谢。
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
can I stay here?
Sorry, no English.
Which language you can say?
Russian, Chinese.
Chinese? 哦，我可以坐下来吗？
可以啊，请坐。
谢谢，太棒了，在这儿真的很少见这么漂亮的女孩还可以说中文这么好。
谢谢。那你干嘛刚才来和我聊天？
因为我觉得你很漂亮啊，你很可爱啊，所以说我才会来这儿，想跟你认识一下。 你坐在这儿很优雅，所以说我想过来认识一下你。
谢谢。
我叫孙长龙。
Настя。
你在读书呢？读什么样的书呢？
我在读关于心理学的书。
我看是俄语的书哈。
对呀，是俄语的书。
挺好。
那你喜欢什么样的书？
我平常也喜欢读一些关于文学上面的书。
哦。
或者音乐的。
很棒。
谢谢。你是怎么学的中文？
我现在大学学了中文，然后我的成绩比较好，所以我获得了奖学金，去中国留学，在中国生活过。
在中国生活了大概多长时间？
大概2年了吧。
哦，2年已经瘦成这个样子，实在太棒了。
谢谢。
就是你在别的国家也是做，就是基本上就是工作内容大概是就是一样的，对吧？
对，大概一样，就是在中国拍衣服拍淘宝比较多一点，在杭州，在泰国，拍广告比较多，
反正泰国那边我也觉得也风景很好，像你这样的美女的话，无论到哪个国家，那个国家都会变得很漂亮。
谢谢。
你为什么选择就是做这个模特？
就是喜欢，因为我非常喜欢旅行。
你作为模特，西湖，你真来自俄罗斯？你知道吗？你为什么还要？我可以，拿个电话。
谢谢。
你这皮肤真好。
不要碰我，我该走了。
电话。
谢谢。
你喜欢什么样的男生？
这是个很私人的问题。
哇。你喜欢？我们聊得这么，可以。认识你很高兴，真的很开心。但是，好，谢谢你，再见。
我也很高兴认识你。
再见。
再见。
Welcome to our creators' comedy, for fuck's sake. Creators' commentary for the car branch of level 1. And this is not the first one we filmed, but it might be the first one you watch, so it won't make sense later, but it's okay. So this is quite, level 1 is really complicated. We had an internal discussion when we were planning it, and it was whether to do level one like we've done it, or to split it into multiple levels. It's like, would people rather have one level that's multi-branching or multiple levels? So right now this is the rough cut, so we might have changed this in the final version, but it's got all of my running. I want them to add Mario jumping sounds there and different stuff. And yeah, I'm running after the car. This level was a big mess because obviously we were filming the first part, the cafe one, and it all went wrong and we needed to film it a second day. And then this filming day is another filming day, and later in the apartment that's another filming day, and my running bit is another filming day, and the tank bit is another filming day. So it was like 5 filming days in the end. Specifically this one, my idea originally was that the level was called Cafe versus Car in the early script, and it was that Lottie would be in the cafe and I'd join her, and then I'd look through the glass. It'd have a big window, and I see this marina in the car, and I'm like, there we go. And then it's the choice of whether to go or not. But our director loves beautiful visuals, and he wanted to do level 1, the other branch, in a country club type thing, outdoors, and it is very pretty, so okay. But then we thought, how can a car come past there? There is that little road. And then we were thinking about filming this on a street. But he said, you know, the street's ugly, whatever, let's find somewhere beautiful to film it. So we're filming it in this place, which is a botanical garden. And the other ideas were a car park, a parking lot, parking garage, whatever you call it in America. And it would have been bad because it's very strange to come up to a woman. I mean, guys sometimes say it's strange to talk to a woman in a cafe. Imagine what they would say if it's running up to a woman in a car park.
All horror movie scenes are happening in parking lots, so that would be like, ooh.
Exactly, and the Wales Interactive guys would say we're copying Late Shift because half of their game was set in a parking lot as well. So we thought we didn't like that idea. Plus, I think they wanted like $1,000 to film in their nasty parking garage place. So that was a big no.
Plus, it was a lovely filming day because we had a lot of fresh air.
There's the tree thing. So yeah, it's a botanical garden, so you can see the little thing there, the nameplate of whatever tree they've got.
It was lovely with birds and everything, right?
Yeah, birds tweeting, and yeah, it was one of the favourite filming days. We actually took a picnic blanket, and when we weren't filming, we'd lie down like on the grass here, have some food, and just rest. And it was much nicer than other days when we were filming in nasty closed environments.
With smoke machines.
Smoke machine and no air and all of that stuff. So obviously in Dubai there are not too many places like this, but we did find a nice botanical garden. And I think the actress is really cool. She's called Kate, what's her surname in real life?
Antonova? No?
Antonova, if you want to look on Instagram. Is it Kate Antonova?
I think
on Instagram? Yeah, I think that's what it is. But obviously she's very pretty, and I think she was a good actress. And in real life, she's married to an Olympic rower, gold medalist Olympic rower, who's massive, and he was there at the end of the filming. And it's quite funny because both of us are married, but we had this kind of scene where we're basically meeting in the daytime and having sex, which now we're recording this on July 25th. So I think that there's going to be all the online people that say, you can't do that, approach a woman on the street and have sex with her. You can, easily done. In my experience, I'm often surprised by the things women will agree to if they're in the right mood. So you can say, hey, how you doing? Let me get in your car. I've seen it happen many, many times. Nothing aggressive, all very politely done. And it's very bold and different. And it just gives her something interesting in her life. If she's not too prudish and she's looking for a man, anything can happen.
Right. Well, women are different, and so are men. And why wouldn't we assume that some women are up for it in the daytime and actually looking for someone to do it?
even if the woman's not looking for sex in the daytime, she's open to some kind of opportunities that would be interesting.
Definitely.
Right?
Why not?
So you never know till you try. And in our experience of having the kind of live training business, it's not that absurd at all, especially if you do things right and you found the right lady who's open to things. This car, it's a nice car. It's the car of she has a car, but it's not this one. We wanted a drop top, so it would look better for the shot. If it had, we actually wrote the original script assuming it was a sedan or something, so that it didn't have the top down, and so we had to delete a lot of parts of the script where I'm on top of the car, or so, I don't know what was going to happen, and but again, like our director had a big influence on Super Seducer 2 because we deferred to him on all of the things involving, the shot looking better. So he's like, no, we should have a drop top because it'll look better. We've got this nice car, let's do that. And it's the car of the friend of the line producer who I think had just had a baby the day before, and he had to go to her and get the keys and borrow the car. So it was like behind the scenes. There's always these crazy things happening.
That's your brilliant acting.
Yeah, got run over. And that's the bit from Batman. I say it would be very painful for you, which is the bit in the plane in Batman where he says, "What would happen if I take the mask off?" Yeah. So what else is going on here? You were here again the whole day?
I'm always there.
She's always there when we're filming and she's in town. And no, she's always there. And in the breaks we were taking nice walks or lying on our picnic blanket because they had to change the shot a few times. We moved to the lake, and the lake is about 100 meters away, but obviously changing shots just takes a really long time. Then they attached the camera to the car to get shots of us driving around. And it was a long day, but and it wasn't even the whole level, right? So we only needed to film 60-70% of the level. And then the level in the apartment was filmed on the same day that we filmed the bit with the raccoon and Lilia about the juice. And it wasn't real juice, it's some nasty packet juice, so I didn't want it. I like nice fresh juice. So very bad. But we rented the apartment as well from a friend of Lilia. Lilia in real life is an interior designer, as is her friend. And her friend let us use the apartment stupidly because there's like 20 people and a raccoon. And I took the peas from her freezer and put it on my dick, and she probably didn't know and ate the peas later. So it's awful, but she won't watch this, so it's all right. But she got paid, obviously, but I still think it wasn't worth it having all those people. And what happened? Someone put something in the toilet, a t-shirt in the toilet, or
no, I think it was a towel.
A towel in the toilet. It's weird. Yeah, something weird happens. But in general, the crew are lovely. I just wouldn't let that many people in my house because they scratch things, and I don't know.
The raccoon was very funny.
The raccoon was great. He's very curious. Yeah. Nice little animal.
He's big. He's 15 kilograms.
Yeah, I had to keep lifting him up. He didn't want to be lifted up, and he scratched me. I don't think he meant to, but you can see if you watch the documentary in the DLC, I show my raccoon wound that we sprayed with antiseptic stuff right after. So I didn't get rabies, so I'm okay. So I quite like this level, and I honestly, like, people are going to say it's not realistic, but it's totally realistic. I remember many times in my single life where I'd offer something like, "Oh, let me get in and go with you." Like, where are you talking to a girl at the traffic lights? Where are you going? "Oh, I'm going shopping in town." "Oh, I'll come with you. Let's go." Go, drive, go for a coffee together, you know. And the guys that teach specifically the daytime stuff, like we have a friend called Yad. He will go out onto the street and bring women back to the apartment all the time. Doesn't mean he sleeps with all of them, but
If they're up for it.
If
I
they're
guess
up
he
for
wouldn't
it,
mind.
he wouldn't mind. And he's not even high pressure or anything. He's a very kind of chilled guy. He's like, come on, let's go back. Why not? Show you where I live, something like that. And some of them say, yeah, okay, sure. And it's kind of shocking if you don't know, but it really does happen. Anyhow, in real life, she's a TV presenter. And she's even got a baby as well. How old's her baby?
I think like 5 months or something really small.
So she's got a young baby, and this is the bit from MIA. So look up the video MIA Bad Girls. MIA Bad Girls. And it's a great music video, and if you haven't seen it, you should get it and see what that reference is about. I asked the editor to see if he can make it look a bit better, and we'll see if he gets a better shot. But right now, this is our rough cut of it, and that's how it looks. You'll also see this actress, Kate, in the feedback scenes. She's somewhere, well, she's in different places at different times, but she's in those. And her English is not perfect, but we said she's a Russian supermodel, and she kind of is a Russian model, so whatever. And the English is not perfect, but I think her acting's really good, and we had a good vibe, and so I don't even mind that. What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, well.
I'm not English, so I can't.
She's not English either.
No.
What else to say about this level?
What about the sofa scenes?
Yeah. So later on, we obviously. Actually, let me skip forward a bit. My computer's working like a champ today. You'll see later videos. It doesn't do well. So I had to wear that outfit like 20 times as well. This is the wifey's bag.
Oh, yeah.
She had to lend her bag because
her bag was too small and couldn't fit the vital objects that she needed.
It had a gun, the spray, and all of that stuff.
So I was like, take mine.
A lot of the scenes are improvised, so the bit with the gun was kind of improvised, what we'd say and do. The bit where she sprays me is totally improvised, where I try and karate chop her.
Oh, that's so funny.
When she's not there. And this place, we really like it. It's beautiful botanical gardens, and we often go there just for walks. We didn't shut down the whole place. They had a fee to let us film, and there are people walking by at times, but really not many during the week, so it didn't disturb things. And yeah. And it was the director's idea again. He wanted it to be somewhere beautiful. He's always thinking, because where would a closed juice bar be? It would probably be on a street with the windows all smashed, where it's shut down or something, derelict place, or just a closed sign or something. And he's like, no, that's not going to be beautiful. So the reason that Super Seducer 2 looks way better is because a lot of the time he wanted to choose look over making sense. So if this level doesn't make sense to you but looks good, that's why. We're fine with that. If you guys all hate that, in the next one we'll try and make it more realistic. But yeah, this is it where I get blinded. It was just, was it just Evian spray or something?
Yeah, it was just normal thermal water.
So, normal thermal water. So if you're not a woman who uses thermal water, you won't know what that is. I didn't know what it is, but they just spray themselves with water, these women these days, and to cool down or something for the skin?
No, because if you use water from the tap, it's not perfect unless you have the distilled water running from your tap. So after you wash your face, you need to spray your face with that water, which is great, and then just let it dry or wipe it.
Does it hydrate it or something? Or it's
it's just better, they say,
So the bit with the gun, she agrees to go back. And there are actually common objections that this is like Hannibal inspired. We'd seen Hannibal on Netflix. I was just trying to do a little weird Hannibal serial killer thing. And what was I just saying? The way the objections she would make is exactly what a girl will say in real life. I'm not coming back to your house. Okay, I'm coming, but won't have sex with you. Okay, I'll kiss you, but I won't. Whatever. Like that's like the common stuff. Rap placed. So yeah, this is not my apartment, and it's not real juice. We just cut some orange. I saw the cut oranges, and I was like, oh great, we're gonna have freshly squeezed juice. Like no, it's this packet stuff. I think they said that this picture was expensive, but.
Yeah, it's the local artist.
Okay.
He has exhibition and stuff.
Okay. They have a nice window seat, so if you're into interior design too, you can check it out, and you can look up Honestly Designed. Is the company? It's Lilia's company with Marsha, who has this apartment, and she designed our place as well.
Yeah, this place.
There you go. I wasn't planning to advertise her, but...
A lot of things are made especially for that flat, like those little round things on the wall that you can see in the background. Not now, but there. They are made of wood, cut out of wood. Yeah, just wooden planks. And they were made by hand, and
they're all
especially by the order that she placed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool, so we like design and stuff, so that's interesting for us. If you just like games and women and whatever, it's probably less interesting. So this is... my microphone was visible there. Terrible.
Yeah.
So in the first game, on the couple of the levels that we filmed first, the microphones were fully visible. Coffee shop and the first date with us.
Yeah, they were just on top
but
like
you can
that.
see my microphone. Oh no, what are we going to do? So it's stuck there, and then it's got the tape so that it doesn't rustle on my chest hair and stays in place. And but it's kind of visible, so that's bad. This routine, this is called 3 Criteria by Baxter. I think it's great. This actually works. We did a documentary for Channel 4 in the UK, big terrestrial television channel. I think it got 5 million viewers. They sent a journalist, and they wanted us to fail, really. They were filming one of our weekend events that we don't do anymore, so I'm not even advertising it. And we had to take these loser guys out. And I say loser guys because they wanted to find the worst possible guys. So they were... lovely guys, but when it came to women, just awful. And a bunch of them were virgins and whatever. And Baxter was working with me at the time, and the guy was like, okay, you show me how it's done then. Like, go and get those girls, get their number. And we were like, shit, if we fail, we're going to look really stupid on national TV. So obviously I said, I don't want to do it. Baxter, do you want to do it? And he went and he did this exact routine. And it's on the documentary. It's called Rules of Seduction on Channel 4, and I think it's still on YouTube. But he did it, and it worked. So it was...
Wow. That's brave.
Did I ever show you?
Yeah.
I showed you that documentary.
Yeah,
and I showed you the routine in real life. But when we met, I never used any of those kind of pre-scripted things. And I didn't like them from the beginning, but they're a nice way to... kind of fill time, stop running out of things to say, add a little bit of spice if things have gotten boring. So they're not bad when you need them. When you don't need them, you really shouldn't use them.
Right.
And you should get to being yourself. But when being yourself sucks, like it did for me when I was a loser virgin guy, then you shouldn't be yourself. So don't be yourself. So this scene was nice. There's a little room behind Marina, and that's where she was sitting, and Pete and the director and the makeup girl, who's also called Kate, and everyone was basically sitting here where this green door is.
Yeah.
And they were watching on the monitor and kind of calling stuff out. I was a little bit worried when we got to the sex scene that wifey would be comfortable. This is actually a Vicks inhaler that I'm using. I had sniffles still on this day, so I had this Vicks inhaler in my pocket, and I just was it improvised?
I think so.
I think it was improvised.
It wasn't scripted, no.
To take this thing and pretend it was a mini vibrator, because I think someone had said it looked like one already.
Maybe Pete or someone.
So don't ever do this at home, play fighting, all of that. I don't want to be responsible for your silly play fighting mistakes. That's when I got her real peas and put them on my crotch, which is not good. And on the part where we were lying on the bed, we had to stay there for ages and pretend to kind of get into having sex. And everyone was watching. Obviously, you've got 3 camera guys on this side, you've got the sound guy, you've got a bunch of other people, then loads of people in that room. It was very hot. So we had to pause in this kind of position for ages. And you say, okay, go on from there. Okay, do it again. Okay, second choice. So I was in this position for like 15 minutes. It was quite hot. And she's married. She's got a baby. I'm married. Were we married? Yeah, I'm married. And I asked her, I was like, how is it? She was like, no, touch her more or something, because she said it wasn't... What was it? Didn't you say that?
Yeah, that was because there was no real kissing going on. So we had to make sure that it looks very realistic when it's not realistic at all. Like, we had to place his hand right where it needed to be.
Like this. And move the head like we're kissing. So...
Yeah, basically. So I just saw it and I wanted it to look better.
And she was cool with it as well, very professional. I like working with professional actors. I told Kate, this is her by the way, Kate. I told her at the beginning of filming that I wouldn't be kissing any of the girls in the game. I think probably it would be better for the game to do it, to have real kisses in it, but I think it's a lot to ask. It's an extra thing to ask the actors. It's just a bit unnecessary. Yeah. And yeah, so there were people after the first game saying I was just trying to, it was my only way I'd get to talk to girls is paying them to be in the game. But no, we treat the actors and actresses very well. I'm saying that on July 25th, hopefully no one came out with a scandal that I abused them or something, but I assume
Could only be me.
Everyone's told us that they're very happy. I think that we were using our actors release contract for that, and apparently affirmative consent is a thing in America. So our American guy, Ian, who was in the other room, told us to include that. This is the Twitch bit. I say I'm going for my speed run, sex speed run.
It's ridiculous.
We considered doing Twitch streaming, but probably, because we play anyway, but I was just playing now before we made this video, but probably we won't ever do it. Maybe we do a guest stream or...
Maybe. Well, we are considering it.
Yeah. Failed the speed run, so back to Fortnite.
Usual stuff.
In reality, we've got Macs, so we don't have gaming PCs. We just play on PlayStation with the TV and stuff. So I just finished Mordor Shadow of War. I wanted to buy God of War, but I'm not buying it until Super Seducer 2 comes out because I think it will ruin my productivity when I should be focusing on the launch. Oh. So, we gave her the choice of whether she has sex or not. Yeah. Boom. We listened to the feminists, see? We listened to everything you said, ignored most of it, but we thought, why not give her the choice? Because
Well, wait. I thought feminists mostly just criticized the game and didn't get to
They didn't suggest something, but they did say, why don't they have the option not to approach her at all? And
we have that now.
Now we have that, even though it makes no sense. I can make R1 big because the video finished. So it doesn't make any sense to have that in a game, because when do you ever play a game and your choice is not to kill the boss?
Yeah, or not to play.
Not to finish the level or whatever. So, okay, but they thought it was good. So, okay, great. In the first level, you've got the choice not to approach. Well done. The other thing that we did is we gave, they said that the women don't have any agency and they're treated like NPCs. So,
which was very offensive.
Which was offensive to all the women who were in the game and
and to me as well, because it's a scripted thing. It's a game. People work on it, you know. And we are real people. Like some people said that you probably paid £7 and a packet of quavers or whatever that was.
Oh, don't pick on Miniminter. So
I'm offended, right?
Miniminter from the Sidemen, Simon Wedgwood.
That was just mean, right?
Yeah, but he has to say things. I think he's quite nice, and he's saying things to, you know, he needs to talk the whole time and entertain his people, and he's not trying to make best friends with us. He's just trying to keep his channel people happy and engaged.
By being mean.
Yeah, so sometimes it involves being mean and taking the piss. And Super Seducer 1 we don't think was that great, so we're okay with people taking the piss.
Yeah, but when it's like personalized. Like,
when they have personal insults, or when they say something is sexist and then they say something sexist, which often happens. Yeah, which we often saw. So yeah, so he made some changes for that, including giving the choice not to even approach, and that finishes the level. You can complete the first level like that. Well done. And the other one is here, you know, the choice to have sex, and then we have the levels playable from the woman's point of view, and you can end those in different ways as well, but maybe one of them has to end in sex for the right ending. But anyhow, we tried a little bit, and it will be interesting to see the response of the critics and the people that hated on the first game, if they go from giving it like 1 out of 10 to giving it 3 out of 10. I would be happy. All right, nice one, guys. Catch you later.